the 10 most beautiful creatures in the world. The green peafowl is surprisingly only ranked 9th. The number 1 is considered the pinnacle of beauty in the animal kingdom. So beautiful, it's like a doll that breathes, and it even has a unique skill. In this world where looks matter, even animals have started competing. Some are ethereal and graceful. Others are so dreamlike, they don't seem real. Each one is a miracle of beauty, as if it has stepped out of a fairy tale. The elegant and otherworldly red-crowned crane dances a minimalist ballet in the snow, like a line of poetry falling upon the white landscape. A green peafowl in the sunlight, the moment it fans its tail, will make you forget to breathe. And there's the great blue morpho butterfly, gently flapping its wings, shimmering under the sun, illuminating the entire rainforest. These impossibly beautiful beings are not just stunningly good-looking. They also hide unimaginable survival skills. In this episode, follow us as we explore the 10 most beautiful creatures in the world. Each one is more breathtakingly beautiful than the last. We look forward to your subscription and likes. Number 10, the red-crowned crane. Can you believe it? Such a beautiful scene actually exists. 2 red-crowned cranes dance gracefully in the snow. Their figures are elegant, their feathers snow-white, like spirits of the snow, beautiful beyond words. Their slender legs and straight bodies make their dance incredibly graceful. Once they take flight, they're the epitome of celestial grace. No wonder people say, a single crane soars through the clear sky, piercing the clouds, inspiring poetic feelings to reach the heavens. The red-crowned crane is also known as the immortal crane, red-crested crane, and Japanese crane. It stands about 1.6 meters tall and primarily lives in the wetlands of China and Japan, earning it the name Fairy of the Wetlands. Its head and body are covered in snow-white feathers, with only its neck, tail, and legs being black. The most striking feature is the patch of red on its crown, which not only enlivens the black and white color scheme, but also gives the species an ethereal quality. But what many may not know is that newborn red-crowned crane chicks are not entirely snow-white like the adults. At this stage, they look a bit clumsy and cute, with brownish-yellow feathers and innocent eyes, looking as naive as elementary school students in the human world. It's not until 4 months later that their feathers gradually turn white. After 10 months, the red on their crown appears. At this point, the red-crowned crane has completed its transformation, finally becoming the handsome creature we see. Don't be fooled by the red-crowned crane's slender and seemingly delicate appearance. In fact, the bone strength of a red-crowned crane is 7 times that of a human. In other words, compared to humans, the red-crowned crane is the real tough guy. They can fly at speeds of up to 40 kilometers per hour and reach altitudes of over 5,400 meters. Every winter, tens of thousands of red-crowned cranes migrate to Yinxing, China, to spend the winter. The sight of them flying in formation is often captured by netizens and admired by millions. However, due to the destruction of a natural environment, red-crowned cranes are now facing the dilemma of shrinking habitats. In 2016, the red-crowned crane was listed as an endangered species by UNESCO. These beautiful little creatures are facing unprecedented survival challenges. I hope we can all protect the environment and give the red-crowned cranes a beautiful home. Number 9, the green peafowl. Don't blink. Next, you will witness the most stunning display of a green peafowl fanning its tail in the world. As its tail slowly unfurls, it's as if the entire scene has frozen. At this moment, your eyes can only hold this one beautiful creature. We often see blue peafowls fanning their tails and marvel at their beauty. But in truth, the display of a green peafowl is the truly breathtaking experience. Moreover, the green peafowl is far more precious than the blue peafowl. As we all know, there are 3 species of peafowl in the world: the blue peafowl, the green peafowl, and the Congo peafowl. The blue peafowl is the most widely bred peafowl globally, native to India and Sri Lanka, and now distributed worldwide. The peafowls we usually see in squares and parks are basically blue peafowls. Even the pure white peafowl you often see is a mutation of the blue peafowl. Surprising, isn't it? This fellow has 2 faces. If the blue peafowl is a mass-produced stage idol from an assembly line, then the green peafowl is a gifted folk artist. According to statistics, there are only 10,000 green peafowls in the world, and the number of wild green peafowls is even smaller, mainly distributed in the Yunnan region of China. Therefore, seeing a green peafowl fan its tail is a rare phenomenon. In many regions, the display of a green peafowl is also considered an auspicious sign. If you're lucky enough to see a green peafowl in the wild, you will definitely be stunned by its beauty, especially seeing a green peafowl flying. That is an absolute pleasure. As it flaps its wings and glides through the jungle, it seems to merge with nature. At this moment, it becomes a spirit of the mountains, proudly displaying its beauty. It is said that those who see a green peafowl in flight will have good fortune in all their endeavors. So now I pass this luck on to you. Number 8. The blue morpho butterfly. While exploring the wild, this biologist unexpectedly encountered the fairy of the butterfly world, the blue morpho. The butterfly landed on his head. He didn't dare to move, quickly asking his friend to capture this beautiful moment. In a shot, the blue morpho flutters its wings, seemingly with endless power. The blue on its wings emits a crystal-clear glow, like a sapphire, looking exceptionally beautiful in the sunlight. I think if you were to encounter such a blue morpho butterfly in the wild, you would also be amazed by its beauty and couldn't help but stop to admire it closely. This rare beauty is unforgettable. The blue morpho is the largest species in the morpho genus, known for its unique blue wings. It is mainly distributed in the tropical rainforests of Central and South America. For many people, the most striking impression of the blue morpho is the dazzling blue on its wings. But what I want to tell you is that the blue morpho itself has no pigment. This blue color is not inherent to its body. By zooming in with a camera, we can see that the wings of the blue morpho are covered with countless scales. These scales themselves are colorless. Zooming in further, the structure of the scales becomes clearly visible. It is composed of several layers of cuticle, with thicknesses ranging from tens to hundreds of nanometers. This is the secret to its blue color. When sunlight shines on the blue morpho's wings, the light is continuously refracted and absorbed by these layers of cuticle, and ultimately, only blue light remains. Thus, what our eyes see is its wings appearing in a shimmering blue state. But even more magical than the blue of the blue morpho is its transformation process. The thing in the picture that looks like a fruit hanging from a tree is the blue morpho about to transform. Look, it has now matured and is struggling to break out of its chrysalis. As it slowly crawls out, its wings gradually unfold, and the beautiful patterns become clearly visible. The underside of the blue morpho's wings is the blue we see, but its upper side, when folded, resembles the color of withered leaves. This structure is not just for beauty. It is also beneficial for the blue morpho to hide itself in the forest at any time to avoid being preyed upon. Next, this blue morpho butterfly breaks free from its constraints and begins a new life journey in the tropical rainforests of Central America. Number 7. The orchid mantis. If you think every mantis is green and looks a bit scary, then you are greatly mistaken. This next beautiful mantis will definitely be a sight to behold. At first, did you even notice its existence? Look closer. This mantis is clinging to an orchid. Its body is as beautiful as the orchid itself. Most people really can't tell them apart. This is the orchid mantis, known as the queen of mantises, and is the most beautiful and eye-catching member of the mantis family. They are generally only 3 to 6 centimeters long, not very large, but so beautiful you can't take your eyes off them. Look closely at these orchid mantises. They cleverly mimic the shape of flowers. This shape allows them to hide among the orchids, undetected by outsiders, thus protecting themselves. This beautiful, yet not gaudy, pink appearance is so pleasing to the eye. To be blunt, this is the first time I've ever had the thought of raising a mantis. Don't be fooled by the orchid mantis's delicate appearance. They're actually very capable hunters. Orchid mantises mainly live near orchids and feed on the surrounding insects. Look This little insect in front of us is so preoccupied with admiring the beauty of the orchid that it hasn't noticed the predator lurking behind it. With a slight effort, the orchid mantis captures the insect. Next, it will have a hearty meal. It seems that any beautiful creature carries a deadly risk. Since it is a mantis, the orchid mantis inevitably retains the habits of a typical mantis. For example, after mating with a male, the female orchid mantis will devour him in an almost cruel way. Male orchid mantises are generally much smaller than females, so during this process, the male is almost powerless to resist. They can only slowly perish in the beauty of the female orchid mantis. It's truly a bit helpless and sad. Number 6, the sea angel. The next one to appear has the appearance of an angel, with a crystal clear body that is particularly eye-catching in the ocean. But the next second, it reveals its dangerous tentacles, reaching out like a demon to the surrounding creatures. This complex life form, a combination of angel and demon, is truly a special existence in the ocean. Its name is the sea angel, belonging to the phylum Mollusca, class Gastropoda, family Clionidae. It is a type of planktonic mollusk. Just by looking at its appearance, you would find it exceptionally beautiful. It's completely transparent, small, and exquisite, with a light and graceful posture. It even has 2 tentacles on its head, looking like a cute girl. Absolutely adorable. Especially the way it flaps its wings. It looks like an angel flying in the sky. No wonder it has such a name. Don't be fooled by the sea angel's beautiful appearance. It's actually very easily excited. Every time its little wings flap, its heart beats 50 times. This is definitely the type to fall in love at first sight. Look at this strange sea snail in front of us, slowly floating towards the sea angel, ready for a beautiful encounter. However, its shape is strange no matter how you look at it. Did a butterfly cheat, or did a snail have an affair? But it doesn't matter. It doesn't affect its entry into the sea angel's mouth at all. One second the sea angel was playing with it. The next second it opens its arms and holds the little guy tightly, then starts to devour it fiercely. Friends who love to eat river snails are in for a treat. Doesn't this look like you, sucking on snails every day? After a series of slick moves, the sea angel is finally satisfied and begins to dance gracefully. It seems that beauty is just its protective coloration. Gluttony is its true nature. Number 5, the Siamese fighting fish. These beautiful fish in front of us seem to be wearing custom-made high-fashion gowns, swaying their bodies in the water. They are either a crystalline white or brightly colored, but all are undeniably beautiful. Because of this, they have another name, the Liu Yifei and Anne Hathaway of the fish world. This is the Siamese fighting fish, native to Thailand and Malaysia. It is a small freshwater ornamental fish. They are colorful, with dozens of different colors, each one exceptionally bright and beautiful. They have large tail fins, which look like the hem of a skirt when they swim in the water. Very beautiful. However, their beautiful appearance is just a cover. In reality, their personality is just like their name, aggressive. Put 2 male fighting fish in the same tank, and they will engage in a prolonged battle until one of them is completely dead. If you put a group of fighting fish in a tank, the scene is even more spectacular. They will bite and butt each other as if they are on a battlefield, wanting to fight every moment. Therefore, when keeping fighting fish, never put 2 or more in the same tank. These fish are naturally suited to living in a large single room. Only then can you quietly admire their beauty. Number 4, the bird of paradise. Tired of watching videos? Next, let's enjoy a mesmerizing dance. What do you think? Isn't this dance both cool and funny? You would never guess that such a flamboyant dance is not a whim, but a way to find a partner. In the human world, if someone danced such a bizarre dance in front of you, you might give them a couple of kicks. But in the world of the bird of paradise, a male that can dance is absolutely bursting with charm. Look at these male birds of paradise below, showing off their charm to the fullest. The females nearby may look calm, but their hearts are already racing. A man who can dance, love it love it. Every year during the breeding season, male birds of paradise will, just like now, perform a mesmerizing dance to attract the opposite sex, and then live a shameless married life. You might think that these dark, plain-looking birds of paradise are not much to look at, and their dancing seems like harassment. But among the birds of paradise, there are also representatives of high beauty. The next two to appear are the Leonardo DiCaprios of the bird of paradise world. Their vibrant feathers make them look dashing and extraordinary, and their enchanting dance moves make them incredibly sexy. Other birds can dance all day to no avail, but these guys just need to shake a few times to capture the hearts of the opposite sex. Not to mention the opposite sex, even the audience loves watching them. There's nothing to be done. This world that judges by looks is just that realistic. Number 3, the golden snub-nosed monkey. If you encounter such a cutie in the wild, I guess you definitely wouldn't want to leave. You would take out your phone and take thousands of pictures of it, admiring it tirelessly, because they're just too beautiful. The golden snub-nosed monkey is a complete outlier among monkeys. Their appearance is generally quite high, especially the Sichuan golden snub-nosed monkey. Golden fur, a sapphire blue face, cute beyond words. Scientists have also discovered that among all primates, the Sichuan golden snub-nosed monkey is the most polite and gentle creature besides humans. They won't snatch your food on the roadside, nor will they rummage through your backpack in the wild, and they won't suddenly startle you into running away. They are like innocent children, hopping and skipping through the mountain forests, occasionally giving you a sweet smile. As for food, they are not picky. When there is food, they eat heartily. When there isn't, they eat some leaves. If local villagers are willing to feed them, they will gladly accept. If not, they will not lower their noble heads to beg from humans. Number 2, the Venus girdle. This deep-sea spirit before you, resembling an aurora, is called the Venus girdle. That's right, although it looks like a fish, it is actually a type of ctenophore, or comb jelly. It can grow up to a meter long, with a body as thin as a cicada's wing. From a distance, it looks like a ribbon, which is why it's also named the Venus girdle. What's more, when it moves in the deep sea, its body seems to be fitted with light strips, emitting a beautiful blue glow. That natural color in the tranquil deep sea is like a painting utterly intoxicating. Not just in the world of jellyfish, but even among all marine life, this must be one of the most beautiful. The Venus girdle lives in deep-sea areas below 200 meters. Its unique appearance makes it so different in the ocean. Other jellyfish are animals, but they are more like a work of art. The Venus girdle moves forward mainly through the contraction and expansion of its body. When moving, its entire body undulates, and its multicolored body adorns the deep sea, making its progress even more magnificent. Unlike ordinary jellyfish, they do not have stinging cells. Instead, they have a large number of colloblasts. These cells can secrete a large amount of mucus to capture small plankton, which is the Venus girdle's unique feeding method. Its digestive system uses a gastrovascular cavity structure. After food is broken down in the digestive tract, nutrients are transported throughout the body through a complex system of canals. This digestive method is extremely rare among marine organisms, adding to the mystery of the Venus girdle. In addition, the light-emitting mechanism of the Venus girdle is also breathtaking. The luciferase in its body catalyzes a reaction between luciferin and oxygen, causing it to emit a pale blue cold light. This light is exceptionally beautiful and can also be used to attract prey. The most amazing thing is the regenerative ability of the Venus girdle. If its body is damaged, it only takes 3 days to grow new body structures. Currently, many biologists around the world are studying this special structure, hoping to use it to solve the problem of human brain damage. The Venus girdle is a beautiful spirit of the deep sea. Its existence not only reminds us that the unfathomable depths of the ocean hide so many beautiful creatures, but also tells us that every creature has its own magic. The unknown deep sea still holds too many secrets waiting for humanity to explore. Number 1, the ragdoll cat. The cuteness of cats is universally acknowledged, but when it comes to beauty, the ragdoll cat is second to none. Look at those beautiful pale blue eyes. Look at that fur swaying in the wind. Is this still a cat? This is a fairy. The ragdoll cat, as its name suggests, has an appearance as cute as a doll. Especially its eyes, like sapphires, make its entire appearance look exceptionally noble. The origin of the ragdoll cat can be traced back to the 1960s. And Baker, a breeder in California, adopted a long-haired white female cat of unknown origin and named her Josephine. At first, and Baker patiently cared for Josephine, until one day, a sudden car accident nearly killed Josephine, and Baker rushed her to the hospital, and she finally survived. But strangely, after being hit, the offspring Josephine produced had undergone a magical change. Their personalities became more docile, their bodies larger, and their fur was less prone to matting. This was completely different from Josephine. So Baker speculated that Josephine might have some special genes. After decades of research, biologists finally discovered these magical genes and bred them with partners who had the same potential genes, eventually leading to the creation of the ragdoll cat. In 1993, the Cat Fanciers Association registered the ragdoll breed. In February 2000, the ragdoll cat won the CFA championship, a truly deserving, most popular contestant. Compared to other cats, the ragdoll cat's personality is more gentle and lovely. Not only will it gaze at you adoringly, but it will also often wait for you patiently. Their bodies are also larger. Some ragdolls can grow to about 1 meter long, which is definitely a giant in the cat world. Because ragdoll cats are cute and have a lovable personality, many young people now like to keep ragdolls as companions. However, this beautiful-looking creature is actually very fragile and prone to some common diseases. You must be extra careful when taking care of them. If you love the beauty of a ragdoll cat, you must be responsible for its beauty. This is the awareness a cat owner should have. Of these 10 most beautiful creatures, which one is your favorite? Let me know in the comments. Remember to subscribe, like, and share. See you tomorrow for another update from around the world.